Today we're checking out a bunch of well-known USB mics, as well as this one here, because this was the winner of my budget mic comparison video. It's $50, so all these mics here are between $50 and $150. The first mic we're gonna test is the Blue Yeti X. The price of this mic on Amazon is around $139. Let's take it out of the box here. It's heavy too. Whoa. The mic does have a headphone jack on the back. I'm gonna connect the mic to the PC, and according to the guide here, we shouldn't be speaking into it from the top here, which is what a lot of people do. We should be speaking into it like this from the front. I'm gonna add the mic here in OBS so we can listen to it. It shows up as microphone Yeti X. Now there's one thing I would really like to point out, and that's that putting this mic closer to your mouth with a boom arm is gonna improve the sound a lot. On the front of the mic you can see how loud you're talking, and then if you touch this dial here you can change the input volume of the mic, so you can tweak it this way. This here switches between 4 patterns, and as you can see on this drawing here, it changes what this mic is recording. The one most people and especially streamers will want to use is this one, the cardioid pattern, because that makes this mic very sensitive from the front and then a bit from the side, and then the back is not really recording as much, and that's perfect because it will be aimed at your keyboard. But first I want to connect this mic arm here. Now I'm not gonna spend too much time on this mic arm here because I've been over it a lot in this channel. You get the mic arm itself, then you get this desk lamp here, and that's about everything we will need today. Let's connect this mic here. Now this mic here works with the Blue Voice software. So as you see here, there are some presets on the left and Blue Voice isn't enabled. So right now the preset is Broadcaster 2. I can also go to Broadcaster 1 here, and then this is how it will sound with Broadcaster 1. You can also choose Bass Boost here. By the way, one of my next videos is gonna be a Wish.com mic comparison video. I ordered 7 mics on Wish.com. They are all pretty cheap, and I'm gonna be reviewing all of them. So if you wanna see that video, definitely subscribe. The next mic is one that launched pretty recently, and is the Razer Seiren V2 Pro. If you've already heard about the Elgato Wave 1, this is the first mic that came with this type of mixer software. This is made specifically for streamers, and it's also very useful in general. And now there finally is a second company that made this kind of software too. So besides checking out the mic, I'm also looking forward to testing out the software. Own.tv is a big graphics webshop for streamers with things like complete overlay packages to personalize your stream, an emote maker that lets you customize your own emote and then buy the designs that would be most fitting for your stream or your Discord group, a very similar badge maker, then pre-made sub badges, bit badges and emotes. Many of my community have already bought from them. I will add their link to the description, and don't forget to use my code TVN for 50% of your price. This mic is much lighter than the Blue mic, and it's also quite a bit smaller. Now the price of this mic is $149, which makes it the most expensive one we're testing out today. The mic has a headphone jack here on the back. The USB cable has to be connected on the bottom. Then this here is probably the mute button. This changes the volume of the headphone that's connected on the mic here, and then this changes the gain of the mic. When you plug the mic into your PC, Razer sign apps will pop up. It will ask you to install it. You will have one tab here for the simple mic settings, and then one tab for the stream mixer, which is what I was talking about. Now in these simple mic settings you can change the gain, the volume, you can also change the sample rate. Then there is a high pass filter, and I will let you hear what this does. This is a test with the high pass filter. This is a test without the high pass filter. So right now we were in the mic tab here, but there's also a stream mixer. Here on top you see that there's a stream mix and then a playback mix. The stream mix is what's going to your stream, and then the playback mix is what you will hear in your headphones. But there's one feature that makes this such a good program for live streamers, and it's that for each input here, for example your normal PC sound, that you have a slider for your stream mix and then a slider for your headphone mix. So I could make sure that my game sound is very quiet for the stream and then that it's very loud for me. And having a program like this running is really useful while streaming. If people complain about the audio, you can just change it for them without affecting what you are hearing yourself. And then even better is here on the bottom you can add a new input, and then for example add music. So now nothing is arriving here in the music, but you can go to your sound settings on the bottom to volume device preferences, and then for example here Spotify, you can send this to music Razer Seiren V2 Pro. So now Spotify is not going to your headphones here, but it's going to your music source. So if I play a stream beat song here, you can see that it's arriving here in the music. I can make the music quiet in my headphones so I can concentrate on the game, but then make it loud for people on the stream. I think you got the point of this program. It's amazing. This mic has it. The Elgato Elgato mic has it. We're gonna review that in a bit. By the way, if you wanna see behind the scenes of me making videos, or if you want information about new gear I buy, you can follow me on Instagram, because as you can see, I've been posting behind the scenes about this mic video. As you can see here, these are the mics from my previous mic comparison video. I'm also building a whole new studio. If you wanna see my behind the scenes or you wanna see gear early, definitely follow me on Instagram. You can scan this QR code here and it will bring you to my Instagram, or you can find the link in my description. Then the next mic is the Rode NT-USB Mini. Now this mic is aimed at podcasters and streamers. The mic has a headphone jack and a USB-C connector on the back, and a headphone volume button on the front, which can be pressed to mute the mic itself. The stand is magnetic and easily connects to the mic, and if you want to use a mic arm instead, you can just take out the rubber on the bottom and then screw in the converter piece that also comes in the box. The price of this mic is $98 on Amazon, and it's one of the heavier mics I've ever tested, and this mic definitely benefits from a mic arm because it's very small and the stand is also very low. The polar pattern of the mic is cardioid like most of them, so again that means it records from the front and it eliminates a bit of your keyboard sound. And the mic also comes with software, so I'm gonna download it. When you launch the software, they will ask you to update the mic, so I'm gonna do it. Now I'm not gonna go too deep into how this software works because it's pretty simple. You can record on the top here, you can change volumes here, you can add another source, for example music. The main reason I installed the software is that you can add mic effects here. So now you will be able to hear the microphone, at least I can hear it myself. And what you hear now is without any effects from the Rode Connect program. I'm going to enable the compressor, then the exciter, and then the big bottom. And then this is how the microphone sounds with the effects. The audio is more smooth, it's more compressed. I will let you hear the difference. So I'm gonna do quiet and then loud. So this is quiet and then test. Now I'm gonna enable it. This is quiet and then test. You can definitely hear that the audio is more processed, and when I shout I don't sound like Tyler 1. Now the next mic is the HyperX Quadcast, and it's one of the only mics that has RGB. The price of this mic is $109, so it's kind of in the middle compared to these other mics, and whoa, this is big. It doesn't weigh that much, but it's definitely bigger than you would expect. The mic also comes with a very sturdy shock mount. The top of the mic here can be pushed, so it will probably be a static button to mute and unmute the mic, and apparently we can also change the polar pattern here. I'm just gonna set it to cardioid like the other ones we've tested. So yeah, this is how the mic sounds. I can make it more quiet like this. I can make it more sensitive by turning it up. Now since there is a shock mount right here, the vibrations from the mic arm won't really transfer to the mic. Now you cannot change the color of the red light with this version of the microphone. There's also an upgraded version, the Quadcast S, and with that one you can change a bunch of colors, you can make waves, etc. But the mic was $150 instead of $109. There's also no software to change how the mic sounds, etc. like with some of the other mics. So you could change how it sounds in OBS here with a filter, and I'll just quickly show it, but we're not gonna do it in depth here. When you add VST plugins, you will find all the ones that are installed. For example, Marvel GQ is a great one. And with a plugin like this, you can make the bass more prevalent, etc. For example, like this, you will start hearing it in my mic when I move this higher. So I just overdid this effect to show you, but I'm just saying you don't need software from mics itself to make it sound better. Now the next mic is the Razer Seiren Mini, and I'm gonna go over this pretty quickly because there's not that much to say about it. It's just a good budget microphone. You have the microphone, the stand, a USB cable. Now the Seiren Mini is the little brother of the Razer Seiren V2 Pro. We checked it out before. The Seiren Mini also removes a lot of the background noise behind the mic. It's pretty good at that. And this is how the mic sounds once it's connected to your PC. You can always move closer to the mic and that will make you sound more warm and deep. This costs $49. Now I did also review this in my budget mic comparison video, as well as this one here, and viewers gave this mic the second place and then this mic the first place, which is the reason I also added them in this video, because I want to help you compare these budget microphones to the more expensive ones and then see if it's actually worth getting one of those. So then the next microphone is the Elgato Wave 1. As you can see, it's not in the box because I sometimes use it. It's a really good mic. On the back there is a USB-C port. There's also a headphone jack. I think the only mic until now that didn't have a headphone jack is the Razer Seiren Mini. And this is what the Wave 1 sounds like. Now I've heard it a lot. It's pretty good and it doesn't really need a lot of effects. However, there are some other plugins like a compressor and an equalizer and a limiter, all that stuff that's really useful for a mic. And in the Razer software, you don't have a way around this, but with the Wavelink software, you can add a VST plugin right here directly on the column of the mic. By the way, this works the same as the Razer one. You click on the plus icon, then you can add something like your game, and then you will be able to control your game right here. If you are a live streamer, then this microphone is really hard to beat for $99. Now, the last mic we have here, as promised, is the Sudotack ST-800. This is the best budget microphone I have found, and it costs $49. So we've got this pop filter, we've got another pop filter, then we've got the mic itself, desk mount, a USB cable, and then a mic arm, just like the one I've connected here to the desk. Okay, so you can probably hear the microphone now. This is how it sounds. You also speak into it from the front here, not from the top, not from the tip here, completely from the front. And you can always use one of the two pop filters that are included. Let me do a quick test. I will put all the mics next to each other right now so you can hear the difference of all these microphones. So yeah, enjoy. This is a test of the Blue Yeti X without a voice preset in Blue Voice. This is a test of the Blue Yeti X with the Broadcaster 1 preset. This is a test of the Blue Yeti X with the Broadcaster 2 preset. And this is a test of the Blue Yeti X with the Warm and Vintage preset. This is a test of the Razer Seiren V2 Pro without high pass filter. This is a test of the Razer Seiren V2 Pro with high pass filter. This is a test of the Rode Anti-USB Mini without any effects from the Rode Connect program. And this is a test of the Rode Anti-USB Mini with effects from the Rode Connect program. This is a test of the HyperX Quadcast. It doesn't come with any software. But this here is a very quick example to show you that you can change how the mic sounds with a VST plugin in OBS or in another program. This is a test of the Razer Seiren Mini without any effects because it doesn't come with any software. However, this is a quick example of adding way too much bass to the mic to show you that you can make it sound different. This is a test of the Wave 1 microphone from Elgato coming straight out of the mixer without any VST plugins. And this is a test like with the other mics with a few VST plugins enabled. I pulled up the bass a bit. I don't think it's necessary, but this is how it sounds. This is a test of the Sudotack ST-800, which was the winner of my budget mic comparison video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. For example, my Wish.com mic comparison video that's coming up next. If the YouTube algorithm works, then that video will be really interesting for you, so maybe you will want to click it. Thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.